How do you write a script for a YouTube video? Is it any different from traditional screenwriting? And what are the key questions that you need to ask as you write? We're gonna take a deep dive into all of this today and also give you 3 key pointers to help you in your writing journey. Hey friends and fam, if you're new to this channel, my name is Rocky Joe and I am a video director and a content producer who is all about getting better at the art of filmmaking. And if you want to find out more about me, my vids, content, ads, even movies that I've done, check out this link in the upper left-hand corner. And if you're on board with that, I hope you'll hit the like button and also subscribe because it helps this video be able to reach more people who want to see this video. Now, standard disclaimer, guys, I am not a career advisor. Everything on this channel is for educational purposes only, and it's just me expressing my own personal opinions based on my own personal experiences. So remember, filmies, always do your own research because you'll probably find out more than honestly I know of. But together, let's continue to get better and find ways to keep improving as filmmakers. So with that said, let's jam. Now, whether you're writing a 30-second video or a 4-minute short or even a 90-page movie script, here's the first point, which is the fundamentals of screenwriting still matter if you're writing a story. A lot of these skills can translate into your script for YouTube. For instance, how to set up plot, how to create subtext with dialogue, how to create interesting characters, etc., etc., etc. These techniques can still apply and they still make a world of difference in how to tell your story. You just have to do it really efficiently. The only difference is, instead of having 60 minutes to be able to tell your story, you may only have 1 or 5 minutes or 10 minutes, but it always depends on what you're trying to do with your YouTube video, right? Now, if you've never studied film or taking a screenwriting course, don't worry, you probably know more than you realize. All of us have seen so many movies and TV shows and commercials and even YouTube videos, and I'm sure there are things out there that we really love and styles that we really enjoy. One way that I try to educate myself in terms of writing a script for YouTube is I'll find that YouTube video that really stands out to me, and then I'll try to break it down and try to understand how did they create it? How, if I could have written it, how would I have written it? Typically, a narrative-driven video can be broken down like this. Number 1, establish the world. Number 2, you set up the obstacle. And number 3, watch your characters get through this obstacle. For instance, here's a challenge vid I recently did, and let's just take a look at the first 10 or so seconds.
Konnichiwa, today we're trying out Japanese snacks for the first time ever.
Whoa!
And let us know in the comments below what else you guys want us to try. Now, itadakimasu.
So immediately, we establish the world. There are 3 pro gamers in their house. Then we learn about the obstacle. Today, they're gonna try Japanese snacks. It doesn't have to be a big obstacle, but for the audience, we naturally wanna know, how will they respond to the snacks? Will they like it? Will they hate it? Will they spit it out? Who knows? And the third part is the execution. We now proceed to watch our pros try these snacks. You can find the same pattern in Mr. Beast videos.
This is one of the dirtiest beaches in the entire world. And we're gonna pick up every single piece of trash on this beach, starting with this water bottle.
It can also work for commercials, like this one that I did for GM.
All right, guys. General Motors wants us to help them make the ultimate electric vehicle for gamers.
Us?
Going back to our first example, if you were to physically write out this YouTube script, it might look something like this. Interior, Apex Pro Gaming House, day. 3 of the most popular Apex Pros sit around a mountain of Japanese snacks. We notice a variety of different foods, colors, and even an egg-shaped foreign doll, all awaiting to be devoured. Imperial Hal. Konnichiwa. Today, we're trying out Japanese snacks for the first time ever. A Mimi game show sound punctuates the mission, as 3 pros bow in respect. So does your script need to follow a screenwriting format? Not at all. YouTube is very flexible that way. You can write it in a way that gets the job done for you and kind of works for you and your team. With that said, are there a lot of benefits to writing in a screenwriting format? For sure. If you bring on a producer or director or any other crew, writing in a screenplay format makes it easier for everybody to be able to break down the script because all of us know how to read it, we basically know how to mark it up, and we know what we're supposed to be looking for in each scene because it helps us understand the logistics that we need to solve in order to help you execute your film. Now, if you're interested in learning proper screenwriting format, I put a link below from Final Draft, who are widely considered to be the industry standard when it comes to screenwriting software. Not sponsored by them, guys. It's just something that I do use. And if you're looking for something that's more Microsoft Office oriented, I've also put down a free template for you guys to download so you guys can use it for free. Point number 2, know your audience. Is your audience for gamers? Is it for people who love real estate? Are they for people who love horror? What's really important is for you to identify who your target audience is so you know their sensibilities and their expectations. For example, going back to our Japanese snacks video, we didn't need to spend a lot of time talking about who these people were because the subscribers to this channel already knew. We don't need to hear about their backstories or create complex story arcs because the purpose of this video isn't drama or self-discovery. If anything, it's more of a reaction video.
Feels very slimy almost.
So by knowing your audience, as you're writing the script for your YouTube video, you can think of clever ways to be able to meet and hopefully surpass the expectations that they have. And this brings us to our final point number 3. Yes! Almost there. Figure out what you want to say. You gotta ask yourself, are you writing this vid because you're trying to sell something? Or are you trying to create a funny sketch to be able to get views? Or are you really trying to make a short film to show off your dramatic skills? As you write, knowing what you want to say will help keep your script on point. But I know what you're asking, Rocky Joe, can I just tell people exactly what I want to say? Well, if you're making a vlog, sure, because that's the expectation your audience has, that you're gonna directly tell them or show them some aspect of your life in a really honest way. But if you're trying to get people to buy your latest widget, you need to be thoughtful in how you go about asking this. No one likes being sold, right? But we do like being entertained. For example, I was challenged to create an ad for Lenovo Legion for the Fortnite audience, in which it needed to convey a number of product highlights, including a 20-second monologue featuring their PC Game Pass. No problem. What? Now I could have wrote a script that says, hey Fortnite gamers, you need to get a Lenovo Legion and subscribe to the PC Game Pass. And you guys all probably would have skipped that video. So I knew what I wanted to say, I knew who the audience was, I now needed to figure out the story. And I remember seeing this spectacular video from director Rupert Saunders many years ago about 2 kids talking about NBA All-Star Tracy McGrady. Then I thought, what if we could do our version of that for the Fortnite audience? So we reached out to a Fortnite champion named Snacky and worked with him to be able to create this really cool, exciting, and imaginative piece that also highlighted that 20-second monologue. And if you want to check it out, you can click that private link above in the corner. All right, guys, if you have watched this far, it means one of 2 things. Either A, you love what you see and you can't get enough and you want to see more, or 2, you have fallen asleep. Regardless, I hope you show me some love by giving me a like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. It really helps the YouTube algo so that this video can reach those that are searching for it. And if you have other ideas as to what topics you want me to cover, please let me know in the comments below, and I will catch you on the next one.
빠졌어